Oh, I feel like I conquered something, you know?
Conquer Russia.
Yeah!
Pulling up like windows.
Nick, how do you think of this car?
Before, I thought of it as a kind of car from the
我们
movie.
厂生产的这个低速电动代步车呀，质量真的是非常非常的过硬。
这个不会散架吗？啊！
过年的时候啊，跑车款这种代步车卖的特别特别的火，像什么法拉顺利呀，这保时敏捷呀，
保时敏捷、法拉顺利。
Yeah. So I had an impression it would be
奔驰小 G。
something like G-Wagon.
大吉大利，
Mini copy of it.
Now what do you think?
My impression totally changed. This is one of the craziest, funniest, and most interesting cars we've reviewed recently. It's incredible.
Really?
It is indeed. Let's go show you. 3 things I love about this car, Iran. First of all, decent range. You can go up to about 500 kilometers COPD. It has great braking performance as well. It's very comfortable to drive. Acceleration is really good. It's not too fast, but this one is dual motors, right? It's linear, but pretty quick for this boxy design. How it looks. It's brilliant design. It's very innovative. It doesn't look like anything on Chinese roads, right? It has 4.2 meters, so very compact design, right? But interior space is huge. Even for me.
Let's check.
I mean, if I sit inside, look, this is the way I would be driving comfortably.
Yeah, you just drive it.
Yeah, take a look behind. Do you have enough space or not?
Enough.
You see?
Enough
Plenty, right?
for me. Maybe not enough for another Nick.
But I mean, not that many Nicks in the world, right?
Yeah.
So the design is good. Exterior, interior, space. There are lots of small pockets inside. I mean, look, my favorite Chinese drinks, Dayao,
Yeah.
right? I can easily put it here. There is a safety net, nothing flying around. Here, behind as well, look. Look at the space in the trunk. Look, 2 suitcases, backpack, and you can put, slow, don't break it, okay? Look at this, like safety box. You can put some stuff inside here, close it. You have pocket here, tons of space,
Yeah.
really.
And you have another trunk inside, sub-trunk.
Sub-trunk as well. So this car is spacious, but it's not awkwardly big, you know? So you can take it off-road, but you also can drive it on the road. Whoa! Now you finally reached the height of tall people. Now go back to your world.
I want to add something.
Okay.
There is another big advantage. It's about convenience.
Okay.
You see many off-road style vehicle, they drive hard, but they are not so easy to use for daily use.
It's not that practical,
Yeah,
right?
not that practical. But this car, they do care about your daily usage. You can open it. You see here is storage.
Yeah, another
And
storage
you can open this level. There's another storage.
sub-level. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And here there are many menu buttons. But it's so easy to use
Yeah.
nowadays. You can not only rely on the touch screen. When you drive the car, you can
Yeah.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
For people with 2 hands still. And another interesting is the designer, they already give you potential choice. Like this. This is a modular design. You can replace this for something else.
Wow.
And go back.
Anything else like this?
Yeah. Here, and it's not just a simple cover. Actually, you can put a letter
Wow.
here. Because somebody with this car, they want to play in front of it.
Put a tent maybe or
put a
something,
tent,
right?
put some luggage.
What do you think about the weaknesses of this car?
Two things. One is the NVH. I mean, it's noisy, especially you reach 100 kilometers per hour.
Yeah.
你看现在这车啊，时速只有70多，还没上高速呢，在一个比较通畅的这个城市道路，听听这风声，哎，呼啸而来，呼呼呼呼呼。
I think it's the only car that more noisy than Tesla Model Y. It's reasonable because it's boxy.
Very
It's too
boxy, yeah.
boxy,
Yeah,
so
boxy.
Obviously there is too much wind resistance. Another thing bother me is the too much brightness. Yeah, you have good eyesight, but
就是你比如说现在下午这个4点多了，这个夕阳的这个斜度比较大啊，你这个东西根本就挡不住啊，这前方显得就偏亮，到了侧面更加是刺眼，对吧？阳光从四面八方过来，防不胜防。
maybe another one is for the start version, base version,
Yeah, the battery.
which only cost 100,000 RMB. The battery range is limited, only like 310 kilometers CLTC, which is like 250 WLTP.
But it's only starting version with a super cheap price.
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
come to this
yeah.
one, we got a really good
Yeah,
battery
yeah,
range,
yeah, yeah.
even with aggressive driving.
So I think maybe we cannot complain too much about that.
要什么自行车啊？要啥自行车？
I feel the software is a little bit laggish and slow. I was driving it yesterday and it does have radars and you can see what's the traffic around you, but it's really slow.
Yeah.
And also sometimes when you change the mode, you get the sound, but then animation pops up a little bit slower.
I
But
think they intend to be slow.
Maybe.
Let you enjoy the process of changing mode. It's like a Saiyajin, Super Saiyajin, Super Saiyajin.
yeah. But you know, Ira, I think that this is not the biggest weakness because if you buy this style of the car, you shouldn't really care that much about the software, you know? So it's a lifestyle choice. It's not only a car. This car gives you personality, a boost. You know, when you sit in this car and you drive it around, you do feel that your body is so solid, you're so young.
Yeah, true. When you sit in your ES7 at Shanghai, you feel your wallet is solid.
But your body is not. Yeah,
You are
indeed.
soft.
Yeah, you feel like old, retired, you know, premium person just driving slowly, casually on the street. This car gives you power to climb Mountain Everest.
So if you are a man who buy a ES7 and have an iCar V23, then your body and your wallet are both solid.
Solid.
Then
Yay!
you are super sugar daddy, super saiyajin.
Let's purchase the car. You see, this is the only car which is using Chinese tires, Iran. Chaoyang, it's Chinese tires. It's the first car I've seen in China using Chinese tires.
Okay, it's for cost control because Chaoyang can make a big tire with reasonable price.
Yeah, but still, it's the first car ever.
You always buy premium car like Neo.
Come on. Aaron, when I picked this car yesterday, when I just seen it, I felt really special.
Yeah.
It does look a little bit like Jeep Wrangler. It
Really?
does look a little bit, some parts of it, right? It does look a little bit like Mercedes G-Wagon, especially from the back.
Indeed.
But it doesn't feel like a copy to me. It has this kind of uniqueness in it.
A copycat, but still original.
Original copycat, yeah.
I feel the same. And I can explain why. Because I'm Chinese. I was born in China. I think there's one thing about automobile that we are different. When Western people and the Japanese people and the Korean people for the last century, I think you are familiar with cars. You born with cars around you. Even in my generation, we were born without cars, with very limited cars. At that time, cars are for only a few people. Do you know in what age that I take my first taxi?
I don't know, my first taxi was like around 4 years old that I can recall.
I'm like 90 or 20.
What, really?
Our dream product for commuting is a bicycle. You buy a bicycle, it's like you buy a Cadillac or BMW. And then China developed. Oh, there are all kinds of cars coming. Jeep, Chrysler, Fiat, Peugeot, Volkswagen,
Ford,
Buick.
yeah.
And we are like, wow, 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 wow. Among all these boring cars, there are some unique cars like Mercedes G,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah.
Then for somebody who loves cars, it's like, wow.
It's a dream car, right?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, mind blowing. Then it brings us deep memory for some boys who love cars. Then I think when these boys finally grew up and have a job in automobile industry like me, and I'm not a designer, but some of them going to be a designer, then they start to create something. Even they want to do something original, but they cannot erase the good memory
From childhood, right?
from childhood.
Yeah. So it's like a huge inspiration.
Yeah. So finally, when it comes out, it has some parts of Jeep and Mercedes, I admit. But what makes me really respect this car is their designer doesn't just copy their childhood dream.
那我们想达成的是，曾经，当然我们达不成那种辉煌，但是我们向往那种感觉。
我们要复古过去的汽车设计师们。
有一点这种致敬吧，我觉得。
They are very honest to bring many things of my generation into this car, into all these small pieces, small details. You see the size. Is it a Jeep size?
Of course not.
Mercedes size?
Of course
no.
not. No, of course not.
You see the tire. Yeah, it looks big, but it's not an off-road tire
Yeah,
like
it's
Jeep.
Still practical.
Yes, look at here. All these parts, all this design language, is not a Jeep.
Yes,
it's
not.
not Mercedes.
Totally it's not.
It's more like Japanese Skoda,
Yeah.
the Japanese robot toy.
Yeah.
Because that's another side of good memory of our generation.
yeah.
That's my totally feeling.
I see. You see, I got it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like you just cut half,
Yeah. Yeah.
stick together. Okay. It is unique. It is special.
That's why I say, with all my respect to German designer and US designer, they will not design a car like this.
Yes, for sure.
Because only you live in China.
Grew up here.
You grew up here.
Yeah.
You have all our memory mixed together.
Then
Then you create something like this. And another thing is, I think they do understand the younger generation of Chinese. Nowadays, they are so different. Even with my age, it's totally different. They don't want a big family. They don't live with their old parents.
Yeah.
They are very independent. Sometimes they love pets rather than having marriage or having a kid. What the need for a 3-row SUV? What the need for a super big car?
It's useless. for
Yeah,
them.
it's useless. So this is a perfect car for our younger generation.
Yeah. Aaron, I have a question. Down here, it's written Chery Group, right? Chery Cars.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, it doesn't really seem like a part of Chery Group.
Yeah.
It is so different.
Yeah.
How come?
Good question. Chery was one of the biggest automobile group in China. It's like GM Motors or Ford. So this group is very mature. Then you see basically all these cars are like cars from super big company.
Yeah.
But this car, they are just a startup team working in Beijing. Another interesting is they didn't came from automobile industry.
Really?
The founder himself used to be a Xiaomi 生态链公司, a little bit famous, not so famous. And the founder himself decided to make cars. Go to cars. And at the beginning, he recruited 3 designers. There was a long time that in this so-called auto company, designers are more than engineers.
Wow. So
And another wow is, you know, for modern cars, my teachers in Nissan and Cadillac and Fiat Chrysler, they always teach me a car was not begin with outside.
Yeah, of course.
It began with the inside.
Yeah.
With your ass, the
Yeah.
chairs,
Chassis,
the wheelbase,
right?
chassis,
Yeah.
suspensions.
yeah.
But this car, it goes from outside to inside. They first draw the car,
The car.
the beautiful handsome looking special car, and then they go inside, see, we can put this inside, we can put this inside.
Yeah.
Maybe we find something, this should be inside.
Wow.
That's what they do. And the story number 3,
Yeah.
another wow story. When this team just work very well with a beautiful car design, and I think they don't have enough money and the resource to build this car, to have the license to produce this car.
It's pretty hard, right, in China?
It's pretty hard. I think over the world, making car is so hard. Then I think they find the big brother, talk about the different big brother, and the Chery saved them. Then Chery cooperate with this energetic inspiration team and bring it into iCar. Now you see it.
Yeah. That's why it looks so much different from Chery cars. Yeah.
It's really a story, but it's become quite popular, you know. Even they don't have resource on marketing, but the design itself tells a story.
Yeah.
It draws young people's attention online. And when it go to market, it now sells like 7,000 per month in China only.
Without any marketing. I haven't seen any billboards with this car
there
or
is some
anything.
marketing,
but very small one,
limited.
You know? Yeah.
And
it's
not
not like
effective.
Neo, you go and you see it on every store, everywhere. Yeah.
It's not like Neo or Xiaopeng or Li or something else. It's not even big brand in China. And one more thing, it's going global.
Really?
My Thailand friend just shared with me this car is going to Thailand market.
Wow.
And so on and so forth. Many international market would expect this unique car from China.
I think it will be very popular because a lot of people would love to get this car at this price range. Of course, it will be much more expensive than in China, but still it's much cheaper than Jeep Wrangler or...
I guess the cost price aboard, I think maybe it's just a little bit more than Toyota Corolla or Honda Civic, but a little bit more than.
You have totally different style. Let us know, guys, if you want to see this car in your country.
How about the last words for this car?
If you are young, buy this car.
If you are old, still buy this car.